Family means everything to Ainsley Earhardt, and the Fox News host has faced her fair share of family tragedy over the last few years. When Ainsley Earhardt was building her career, having children was the farthest thing from her mind. But as she and her husband, William Proctor, settled in New York, she finally realized that she wanted to have kids. In fact, she dreamed of having 4 children, although she soon accepted that her job and age wouldn't allow for that. Earhardt was already in her 30s when she married, and having waited a while to make the decision to have children, she was running out of time. So she settled for 1, expecting that the journey to that dream would be pretty straightforward. It was not. In an essay for Women's Health, Earhardt wrote, "I wanted a baby so badly, but it wasn't working out. I began feeling really sad that we were having so much trouble conceiving. I continuously saw pregnant ladies on the sidewalks, children on park swings, and moms pushing strollers. My professional friends were getting pregnant and I was not." In retrospect, Earhardt recalled what one of her friends once told her, "We plan, God laughs." She described how her infertility journey taught her to have patience, but admitted that it was an emotionally trying time for her and her husband. After 8 long months of trying to conceive, Earhardt finally got pregnant. She was elated, and became even more so when she and her husband, at their first ultrasound appointment, heard their baby's heartbeat. Their second appointment, however, stood in stark contrast to the first. Writing for Women's Health, Earhardt recalled, "The doctors searched for a heartbeat, but there wasn't one. I had to have an operation to remove my lifeless baby. I felt despair, knowing my child and I would be permanently separated."
I remember crying because I didn't want them to take her away from me.
Navigating life after the miscarriage was difficult, and Earhardt admitted during her interview with I Am Second that she became hyper-focused on all the women around her who were pregnant or had children.
And you see other girls with their carriages and their strollers and their babies and their baby bumps, and you want it so badly.
Eventually, Earhardt became pregnant again, and this time welcomed a healthy baby girl. In 2018, after 6 years of marriage, Ainsley Earhardt and William Proctor decided to go their separate ways. In a statement published by Page 6, Earhardt said, "After much prayer and careful consideration, Will and I have separated." A day after the statement went public, Proctor filed for divorce. He told Page 6, "I am devastated about this situation and did not envision this for the future of our family." While Earhardt didn't say why she and her husband were divorcing, a source told the outlet that Proctor's infidelity was to blame. Proctor, however, vehemently denied these allegations. He said, "There is not 1 ounce of truth to the allegations that I had an affair. I am disappointed that this private matter has become public." He added that he accepted Earhardt's decision to separate, but was determined to ensure they remained on good terms. The same year that her marriage fell apart, Ainsley Earhardt's mother, Dale Earhardt, suffered a severe stroke. Dale was battling several health issues at the time, including kidney disease, diabetes, and irregular blood pressure.
When we got that call, we were shocked when we found out that she had had a stroke, and that was really scary.
The stroke left Dale unable to breathe on her own. She couldn't speak, eat, or walk, and she experienced paralysis in her right extremities. Her doctor was concerned Dale's chances of recovery would be slim.
She had probably the most severe form of a stroke.
Dale managed to make a recovery, but then the pandemic hit, and Earhardt feared for her mother's health once more. Dale had to pay a visit to the hospital 3 times a week to receive dialysis, and Earhardt worried knowing that her immunocompromised mother had to pay frequent visits to the hospital while the coronavirus was running rampant. Speaking to the Charlotte Observer, she said, "I've told her some stories about some of the cases here in New York. Not to scare her, but just to keep her aware that when your friends come over, wear a mask and keep a distance. And don't let them hug you or anything like that." Dale Earhardt died in 2022. The next day, Ainsley was afforded the opportunity to pay tribute to her mom on air.
We're just grateful that we know her faith was strong. We know where she is. She's with Jesus. She loved the Lord.
She also praised the way her mother lived her life, recalling how she always looked for opportunities to serve her family and community. Earhardt managed to keep her composure throughout, and it was only when one of her co-hosts said her mom was proud of her that Earhardt started to become emotional.
I'm so proud to call her mom, and I am so proud to be her daughter.